We are here, y'all. Look, we are about to have a good old writing session on this Monday morning. I'm feeling inspired. So, I was thinking, you know what? Let me just go live and write with y'all, because I'm feeling like y'all probably inspired too. Or let me inspire you to write or work on whatever you're working on this morning, okay? So, let's see. Today, I am going to be working on a discernment manual, okay? So it's already partially written. I'm going to be putting it together, kind of, making it all make sense and all of that stuff. So it's going to be a supplement to go with my first book, the first book in the memoir series, which is The Pastor's Daughter, Provoked, right? So that's the first book in the memoir series. And I'm just thinking, I'm discerning, okay, that you guys probably need a manual to kind of go along with it so that you guys are able to better discern yourselves, right? What I have noticed is that there are a lot of people, let's say pastors, for instance, right? People in the ministry that talk about discernment and they say, use your discernment, ask God for discernment. But right now, there isn't very much out there that actually helps you to discern, right? I say there's not much out there, but let me show y'all these. Let me show y'all these amazing books that I have already read, by the way. This is James Gold's Discerner book, The Discerner, right? There's also A Yearn to Discern by R.L. Mako, right? And then there's another book, a supplement to her book called A Year to Discern. Okay. So I have been doing studying, but I want to make it where you guys have a really quick go-to kind of like a Cliff Notes cheat sheet type of a manual, no more than about like 50 pages, where it helps you to like get all the key information about discernment. And not only that, but we can use that manual to kind of understand how the rest of the series, the rest of my memoir series is going to work, or how to discern what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're feeling, all of that stuff, right? As we move forward in the discernment manual. So in the memoir series, okay? So I want you guys to kind of think of it like my memoir series is a case study, okay? This discernment manual is going to give you the key points of how you need to discern the memoir series, this case, okay? And not that I'm telling you what to do, right? But I'm just telling you how to do, okay? If that makes sense. So it's not something that I'm saying, okay, this is what you should get from this. No, okay? Because I want you guys to use your discernment, and I want you to actually help me too, right? So this interaction that we'll eventually have is so that we are empowering, encouraging, and enriching one another in our discernment so that we're all making better decisions, that we have healthier relationships, more fulfilling lives, and all of that good stuff, right? And not only that, but that we are thinking about the world around us, right? And other people who are affected by the decisions that we make. I feel like that is what we are lacking. At a very dangerous rate, And so I feel like if we were to have a bit of a discernment manual, which is what I'm currently writing, then we'll be able to use those key points, right? That good information so that we can use it in our everyday lives, right? But we're going to use my story and my life growing up as a daughter of a narcissistic pastor as a case study so that we are perfecting this discernment, right? So that we are activating it, so that we are using it in an actual case, where there is evidence, where there is information, where you have a vast amount of information. In fact, you have recordings, you have documentation, and all of that stuff, so that you are able to kind of, practice your discernment, right? So that is my goal with the discernment manual. And so that's what I'm writing. I think that I will have it ready for you guys pretty soon, actually, because I've been working on it. I've been working on it behind the scenes. But I'm a very transparent person, and I feel like there I'm not exactly sure like what I would say my place is. Like if I was to say like in comparison to how you guys think of like your religious leaders or whatever, I don't think that I really like fall into any of those categories, right? I'm a discerner. And I don't think that there's been anyone out there that really just says that, really just professes that they are a discerner. But I truly believe that that is the gift that God gave me. And with that in mind, that means that I need to be helping you guys to discern. That means that I need to be also increasing my own discernment and practicing it and making sure that I use it in every area of my life as well, right? Um, but it's important that you guys know that everything is spiritual, right? Everything is spiritual. And although we have like secular or worldly names for things like narcissism and things like that, right? Everything is spiritual. So when you think about narcissism on a secular or worldly type of point of view, and you think about it on the spiritual side, then you have to think about this is a spirit, right? And we're all spirits, you know? Um, and so in a lot of ways, we have to also handle things on a spiritual level, if that makes sense, right? So even though we are talking about this stuff in a natural sense of like this is narcissism, this is spiritual abuse, and all of that stuff, we have to think about the fact that we're actually not wrestling against a human being, right? We're wrestling against a spirit, and so we have to think about things on a spiritual terms. Um, I say that what I do is kind of marry the spiritual with the natural, right? So I'm a mental health professional. You guys know that I'm a nationally certified counselor, right? So I think that with the way I grew up being the pastor's daughter and my experience and education in mental health is kind of like that perfect marriage of bridging the gap between the spiritual and the natural, like spiritual health and mental health. Okay. So I'm going to be, showing you guys like the spiritual side of things as well as the natural side of things, because we should be handling things, in totality, right? So we need to handle things like on a spiritual level, but we also need to think about the fact that we are spirits living a very human experience, right? And so while we are here on earth, and while we are living this human experience, we should be like handling things on that level, but also thinking about it on its more spiritual level too. Um, so hopefully that makes sense. I'm making me some tea, you guys. It's Russian tea this morning, okay? Hold on. Mm. Ooh, ooh, honey. Okay. Look, whenever I drink something real good, it's like I gotta do like a little shimmy shake, okay? Because it's so good. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking so much, and I want to give you guys a little writing prompt, okay? So if you are writing this morning, I want you to go ahead and get your materials ready so that we can write together, okay? So I want you to just think of this as we're all in the office together, right? I'm writing, and whatever you happen to be working on, whether it's art, I got lip gloss on my hand, whether it's art, whether it's music, poetry, short stories, whatever you're working on, okay? I want you to know that I'm here working on it with you, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to give you a writing prompt. I think I still have it on here. Let me make sure I have it on here. Just to kind of help you guys get an idea of how you can use your discernment in your writing, okay? Or in your creating. So we'll just call it that. We'll call it creating instead of writing, just in case you're not actually writing. Okay. Let me see, y'all. I'm trying to find my graphics. Hold on, let me make this big. Are you guys on my app yet? Are you on my app? Let me pull up this QR code so you guys can go ahead and scan this to join the Kingdom Code. It's a community of discerners everywhere, okay? So go ahead and scan the app and make sure that you are signed up for the Kingdom Code. I think I'm going to end up running a special where I'm going to give you guys my audiobook for free if you go ahead and sign up for the Kingdom Code app. So today is the 8th of May. And let's say a week. So by next Monday, which is, what's next Monday, y'all? What's 7 days from today? What is that, the 15th or something? So by next Monday, if you guys go ahead and sign up for the app now, then I will give you the audiobook. So what you'll do is you'll go ahead and sign up, and then I'll add you to the audiobook so that you have access to it. Okay. So let me see where, okay, here we go. Here's our writing prompt for today. Okay. You guys go ahead and just be getting your things ready so that you can join me in writing. Let me remove that for a sec so you can see what we're doing here. And then you see up in the right-hand corner is the QR code for the actual audiobook. So if you want to go ahead and purchase the audiobook, you could do that too, child. I'm not going to stop you from buying it now if you want to buy it. Okay. You can go ahead and buy it, child. Or you can go ahead and just join. Uh-oh. You can join the app. Did y'all see that? Let me show you again. I'm going to put it on a loop, okay? So you guys can see that. And then I'm going to add like a little, okay, because I like to make it a little, what I'm saying? I like to make it a little spicy for you, okay? Let's make it a little spicy. Let's have a little fireplace going in the background. Okay, how about it? Okay. That's cute. Okay. I'm sure you can create really good when you have like a nice little fireplace going on in the background. Y'all know I'm extra, right? Y'all gonna learn. You gonna learn, child. And then we're gonna put on a little music. Okay, so we can really get our creative juices going. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how that is going. How does that sound, y'all? I can't even hear it. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's giving, right? It's giving like a little ambiance, right? That's giving a little ambiance, you guys. What y'all think? What y'all think about that? I think it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. Let me see. Can y'all see that good? Okay, yeah. So you can go ahead and use a writing prompt so that, it kind of just helps to get your creative juices going. And then I am going to get to work. Okay, we are at the 14-minute mark. So let's go ahead and get started on our writing, you guys. Let me minimize myself. Yeah, I'm going to minimize myself so that you guys can see the fireplace and enjoy the music. And let's get to work, y'all. Let's get to work. Mm. Okay, y'all, I want to do a quick check-in with you. Hold on. It says I'm having some connection issues. Let me just check. I'm having some connection issues. Okay, it looks like everything's okay. Okay, so I have been writing, well, not writing, but pretty much inserting all the information that I've already written into the discernment manual. So, right now, I have 2,000. Wait a minute. Oh, that's different. It's saying that I have 2,000 words in this one. I always look at my word count um, because I think it's just good to kind of like keep tabs on like I mean, it just kind of shows you like the overall size of the work that you're creating. This app that I'm using right now to compile the manual is called Scrivener, and I highly recommend Scrivener, you guys. It has been like a lifesaver, especially when you're writing a lot, or when you're writing long works, Um, it's really good to keep everything straight. It allows you to create like an outline, to create a page for everything, and you can navigate between the pages just by clicking, whereas like if you're writing something in Word, you have to scroll, and all that stuff. So this keeps you from having to do all that. Plus, if you like are, moving things around within your work or your book or whatever, it helps you to keep it all straight without, losing any work or duplicating work. I even had this problem in my book. I saw that I had duplicated some stuff, but that's when I was like transitioning from Word to Scrivener. And so I was having like a bit of an issue trying to keep everything straight. So I highly recommend it. So right now I am at a 2,000 word count, and I'm continuing to add information that I've already that I've already written. So now I'm actually inserting it into the manual and trying to put it, where it makes sense. So I've already, what you heard me typing or saw me typing before was putting everything like in its structure, like how I want everything outlined. And so then I went in and started actually putting in the information into those appropriate sections. So that's what I am working on. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. We are over an hour. So if you have been working with me, you've been working for an hour. Okay. Good job, you guys. So let's go. I hope you guys have enjoyed this writing session. I am going to probably keep on working. I know that I need to do some videos. It's 10:16 a.m. here in Alabama. So I actually probably need to take a break from it, but because I'm making such great progress, I don't want to stop yet. I just want to keep it on. Then something else. Plus, I need a backwards plan, like when I'm gonna take my naps and stuff too, because I got stuff to do tonight. Plus, I'm still supposed to be going by the store because I need to get some sausage. you know, you gotta like put all, you gotta do everything you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your work, then you gotta go handle your house business and your, family business and stuff. Ciao. And we wear a lot of hats. We wear a lot of hats. So I think I'm gonna work for another hour though. Yeah, I think I might want to work for another hour, but I'll make a decision later. But I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. So I hope that you guys have gotten some good information from this writing session. I hope that you enjoyed the prompt. I'll probably develop more prompts as we go along, as you guys get used to like doing these writing streams or whatever. We need to be writing. If you guys are writers, we need to be writing every day. We need to be creating something every day. And just kind of like sticking to it, being consistent, constantly creating, putting something good out there in the world. Also, you guys, go ahead and download the Kingdom Code app. That is the QR code that you see right at the bottom of the screen. And then the one that you see at the top of the screen is the QR code for my audiobook entitled Provoked. It's the first one in the memoir series. So I'm excited about it. It has actual audio recording in it, so you actually hear my father's voice. It's only available on the Kingdom Code app, okay, you guys? So you can only listen to it on the app, and unless I drop some episodes on my channels, But right now, it's only available on the app. So I want you guys to get it and listen to it, and let me know what you think. Let me know if what you're discerning from what you hear. And all of that good stuff. Someone had already registered for the app, and I gave them access to the audiobook for free. So you guys go ahead and get this. All you gotta do is scan it, and it's gonna come right up. You put in your name and your email address, and you are in there. Okay, it's free to get on the app. There's a lot of good stuff on the app. Plus, I'll be adding more as we go along. A lot of free content, as well as some paid content. Plus, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. If you're going to be working with me as your discernment coach, I would definitely want you guys on the app. So make sure that you're going to need to be on the app in order to work with me. Okay. So make sure that you go ahead and get the app, and then I'll soon start accepting clients for my coaching program, okay, for discernment coaching. And we're gonna go deep, okay? We're gonna dive deep. It's nothing gonna be that's just on the surface level. We're gonna actually go deep if you're actually working with me. So make sure that you go ahead and do that. It'll be limited availability. So make sure that you are in there, as soon as I open up the option for coaching. Okay, you guys, I love you guys, and thank you guys for writing with me. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you were creative. I hope that you were able to create something really, really great, and I can't wait to see it. Okay, I can't wait to support you in, in what you are doing. So make sure that you let me know. If you would like to email me, then you can email me at thepastorsdaughter20, thepastorsdaughter20 @gmail.com. Let me put that here in case you need to get a hold of me, and make sure you go ahead and reach out. And in the meantime, please like and share the video. If you know someone else who's writing, who needs this kind of content, then make sure that you're sharing it with them. Just let them know that, hey, this is a chill writing session, just to kind of motivate you. And, it's almost like I'm just sitting with you. We're all just writing, we're not doing a whole lot of talking. I talked for like 15 minutes at the beginning of this video, and probably it's been about 10 minutes now since I've been talking. So, you can hear something from me at the beginning and at the end of the video. So if you just want to hear what I have to say and you're not doing the writing session, and, watch the beginning of the video, watch the end of the video, and it'll be all good. You'll get to hear what I have to say. And then we'll just do a real quiet writing session in between, okay? I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye bye for now.